Welcome back to our math class. Today we're going to be recalling how to solve a problem. So the first thing we have to do, of course, is to read the whole problem. So let's do it. Adamari wants to buy grass squares to cover the area of her yard. Each grass square has an area of 1 square foot. Her yard measures 8 feet wide and 25 feet long. How many grass squares does she need to buy? After reading the problem, we have to underline the question because this is going to help us to focus on what we need to do. So the question is, how many grass squares does she need to buy? After doing this, we are going to use this question to write our answer statement. So to write the answer statement, we have to get rid of the question, which is how many, and we have to get rid of the auxiliary verb, which is does. Now we're going to use the noun, which is she, but this time we're going to write, instead of she, we're going to write the name of Adamari because Adamari is she. So let's cross it. And then I'm going to write the name at the bottom of my page. So I'm going to put Adamari. So what about Adamari? Well, Adamari, now I have the words grass squares need to buy. Now I'm going to use the verb need, which is going to become needs. So I'm going to cross it just to make sure I'm using all the words and I'm writing a complete sentence. Adamari needs, and then I use the rest of the words, to buy grass squares. So I'm going to write that down. Adamari needs to buy. Then I'm going to leave a space, a blank, for the answer, and then the rest of the sentence, grass squares. Now I have my answer statement. I can start focusing on my problem again. So this time I'm going to read my problem again, but I'm going to be circling all the important words that are going to help me to complete this sentence here, to find my answer. So Adamari wants to buy grass squares to cover the area of her yard. So this is important. She's going to be using squares to cover the area of her yard. So at this point, I know this is an area problem because they are telling me she needs squares. We need squares to find the area, and they have the word area. Now, let me see the next part. Each grass square has an area of, so each grass square has an area of 1 square foot. So this is going to give me an idea of the size of that place. And the next part, let me see the next sentence. So after doing this, I'm going to read the next sentence. Her yard measures 8 feet wide. So this is important, 8 feet wide and 20 feet long. Now that I have the important information, which is 8 feet wide and 25 feet long, this time I'm going to start doing my next step, which is to find a way to represent my problem. I'm going to use visualization, which is basically using your imagination to see what's going on in the problem. I can act it out, I can draw a picture, or I can draw a model. So in this time I'm going to draw a picture of the yard. So here am I going to do the yard, and I'm going to label the picture. It's always important to label the picture. So I know the longest side is 25 feet, and I know that the shortest side is 8 feet. Now I'm going to start solving my problem, and the first thing I need to remember is the formula to find area. The formula says area equals length times width. So I'm going to start changing the letters by numbers, and I know that the length, which is the longest side, is 25 feet. So I'm going to put that, 25 feet. And then I know I multiply that times the width, and I know the width is 8 feet. So I'm going to do that, 8 feet. So now I'm going to start doing my multiplication. To multiply, I'm going to use my place value chart just to remember how to use my numbers. In this side comes the ones, and in this side comes the tens. Now, the multiplication is going to be 25 times 8. Let me make this line a little bit longer. And then I'm going to start multiplying the ones. 8 ones times 5 ones, that's 40. 40 ones, when I regroup, I'm going to have 4 tens and 0 ones. Now I'm going to multiply the ones times the tens. So it's 8 times 20. Now when I multiply by 0, 8 times 0 of the 20 is I'm going to have a 0 as a result, and then I'm going to multiply the tens. 8 ones times 2 tens is going to be 16. 16 tens, when I regroup them, they're going to become 106 tens. Now I'm going to add these partial products to have my answer. 0 plus 0, 0. 6 plus 4 is 10. I regroup one. I mean, it's 6 tens plus 4 tens is 10 tens. So I put the 0, I regroup, 10 tens become 100, so 100 and 100 makes 200. So my answer is going to be 200, but I need to make sure I'm doing it right, so I have to find another way to solve my problem. I can do partial additions, partial multiplications, and this time I'm going to do something easier and simpler, which is add the 25 8 times. I can do that because I think it's going to be easier for now. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, and 8 times. So when I add these numbers, disregard my little mistake. So I'm going to come by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. I regroup 40. And then I start counting by 2s. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. If you notice, my answer is exactly the same. So this is a way for me to check that what I did is right. So to finish my problem, I'm going to put that my area equals 200 square feet. Square in math, you represent it with a little dot, with a little 2 in the top. So that means square feet. So I'm going to put my answer here. And then my answer says Adamari needs to buy 200 grass squares. I hope that this video helps you to solve your problems and do a better job. See you next time. Bye.